Despite having a confirmed release date that was intended for a debut in the first half of 2023, Bethesda's upcoming science fiction role-playing game Starfield will be delayed yet again. Bethesda had originally postponed the release date from November 11th, 2022, so this makes it the second delay as the game will now be released on September 6th of this year. The biggest thing that I have to wonder is, will this be the last delay, or do you think that the game will be delayed yet again in classic Bethesda fashion? Anyway, we're going to talk about all of this and more coming up next. Hello, this is Cam from Millzy Entertainment, and today we're going to be discussing a little bit of video game news regarding Bethesda's upcoming game, Starfield. As I said in the intro, Bethesda has officially announced that their newest game, which will be an open-world sci-fi adventure called Starfield, is delayed yet again, shooting for a release on September 6th this year. The promised first look of the game also has a date as well, according to Bethesda. On June 11th, a Starfield Direct presentation will occur. Also, despite the Xbox Developer Direct happening last January, Microsoft chose not to discuss Starfield as they want to give the game its own spotlight in the future. On announcing the new release date, game director Todd Howard stated, "There's so much that we still have to show you. The game has many of the hallmarks you'd expect from us, but is also a very unique experience." Immediately following Xbox and Bethesda's significant yearly summer presentation will be the Starfield Direct premiere. Although it's not yet known if Microsoft will be participating with E3 this year, since the two events will take place just before the convention. I'm definitely looking forward to the release of this game, as it's been anticipated for years, and it can hold us all over until Bethesda finally decides to release The Elder Scrolls 6, which is still probably years away. But Bethesda is also releasing a co-op vampire hunting game called Redfall coming this May, so I guess that can kind of hold us over as well until the release of Starfield. Some other video game news that I have for you guys today is regarding the Call of Duty franchise, as well as Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Activision and Blizzard. The news regarding this topic is that Sony has expressed concerns regarding Microsoft's plan to acquire Activision, as they fear the future of the Call of Duty franchise on PlayStation consoles. Sony outlines a specific scenario in which they feel that Microsoft might publish a Call of Duty game with glitches and bugs in order to sabotage PlayStation releases. This is what they stated word for word. Microsoft might release a PlayStation version of Call of Duty where bugs and errors emerge only on the game's final level or after later updates. Even if such degradations could be swiftly detected, any remedy would likely come too late, by which time the gaming community would have lost confidence in PlayStation as a go-to venue to play Call of Duty. Indeed, as Modern Warfare 2 attests, Call of Duty is most often purchased in just the first few weeks of release. If it became known that the game's performance on PlayStation was worse than on Xbox, Call of Duty gamers could decide to switch to Xbox for fear of playing their favorite game at a second-class or less competitive venue. Now, I personally feel that Sony and PlayStation are being a little bit dramatic with this, as they're kind of just making up this scenario in their heads that isn't actually happening. But who knows? Could it happen? Could it not? I guess that we'll find out. It can be understandable why Sony would be anxious if Microsoft gave Call of Duty top priority on the Xbox platforms while disregarding new Sony hardware features. Years of competition between the two corporations for the rights to Call of Duty have resulted in exclusive skins, perks, and packs that are intended to draw console gamers to their respective platforms. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Microsoft would actually try and sabotage copies that would be coming to the PlayStation for future Call of Duty games? Or do you think that they're kind of just making up this scenario and this is probably something that won't actually happen? I would love to know all of your thoughts down below, so please let me know what you think, and also let me know what you think about Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard. The last piece of video game news that I have for you guys today is a recent revelation that claims that TT Games has just canceled and shelved several LEGO game projects. According to Nintendo Life, these games include a mobile port of LEGO Worlds, as well as LEGO Guardians of the Galaxy and a LEGO Disney game. As far as the Disney game goes, the publication claims that this canceled game was supposed to include characters from some of Disney's most popular animated films, including Frozen, The Muppets, Toy Story, Winnie the Pooh, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and more. Along with these details, it was also stated that the gamers would have had to explore dungeons in Disney worlds in order to progress through the game. Now, as far as the planned Guardians of the Galaxy game goes, this one would have been more traditional in the style of previous LEGO superhero games. According to the rumors, Adam Warlock and Nova would have appeared in the game, as they are also set to appear in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie. This suggests that the game might have had a tie-in, but after 18 months, it was apparently shelved. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. And I will talk to you guys in the next entertainment news video. Have an amazing day.